Compose. Yep, it is. Let me set it up. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's enough. Damn it. There we go. Alright, hello. I didn't get to stream last week because I wanted a short break from streaming and classes. And it's because I ran out of ideas at some point. So, I finally have an idea, and this should be a good one. This should be a good one. It's about media companies. Like, for example, YouTube, like movie companies like Warner Brothers, all that jazz. Low Sight Gamers and Katie. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. I'm glad you came. Disney. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Disney as well. Of how they've been doing over the past few years or so. Alright. So the first thing we are going to talk about is YouTube, most importantly, with their greed and censorship. So, what's their greed? Well, they have been disallowing ad blockers. They have been disallowing ad blockers, like regular ad blockers. Even when you use Opera, I'm using Opera because Opera is way more reliable compared to Chrome. Why did I switch from Chrome to Opera? Because, simple answer. For one, it is faster and it has a built-in VPN. 2, Google Chrome takes up your data. When there's like several tabs, you know, like talking to people, looking at art, all that shit. And Chrome is slow as a motherfucker, that's what I say. Alright, enough with the browsers, let's get back to the YouTube. So yeah, they have been disallowing ad blockers. They have been disallowing ad blockers, of course, because they are just money. They're just money fuckers, you know? They just care about money. Caring about money doesn't buy happiness, and it's also tax evading. They could get arrested for tax evading. I am happy that Susan Wojcicki is no longer around. Same here, but there's someone worse than that Pollock. And it's, of course, Neil Moen. Neil Moen, how about Neil Moron? Because he's been making shitty changes nobody fucking asked for. He was the one responsible for the ad blocker blocking, of course. But that didn't stop me. I was seeing adverts of the extension called Pi. It's a Chrome extension, but here's the beauty of Opera. Opera supports Chrome extensions, which is really good. Which is really good that they support it. It's good that they support it, especially when I get the return dislikes. Since YouTube removed the dislikes, that is just stupid how they removed the dislikes. They removed the dislikes because of one of their rewinds, like YouTube Rewind 2018 getting the most dislikes. YouTube, just get your heads out of your asses. You should know that dislikes help you improve. Dislikes can be helpful for improvement. I mean, look what I've been doing. I've gotten dislikes before on YouTube, especially Roblox games, and I thought about it, and I found a way to make my content a little better, especially my Roblox games as well. But removing dislikes is just stupid. The dislike button's still there, but nobody can see the amount of them. But there is an extension where you can see the number of dislikes again. I honestly find that a blessing. Whoever made that extension is a genius. And in 2020, of course, here's another one of YouTube's petty antics in 2020. Censoring auto captions. Like, for example, they censor profanity. They censor profanity by replacing it with some bracket or whatever the hell it is. And the underscores, whatever that is. That is just petty. Like, have you forgotten about freedom of speech? You will not ruin freedom of speech, YouTube. I endorse freedom of speech. I hug it, squeeze it, and caress freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is my homie. And it's here to stay forever. And you can't erase history. And what else did YouTube do? I think that's all I have for YouTube. Oh yeah, moving on to Warner Brothers. So, to those of you who really like Warner Brothers, or WB, whatever the hell you want to call it, so they have been removing cartoons. For example, removing Looney Tunes. They're the creators of Looney Tunes. David Zaslav, what kind of a stupid-ass Polak name is that? They have been removing cartoons off their media. Like, what the hell? Seriously? Talk about being a cartoon hater. David Zaslav at his old tricks again, removing cartoons and canceling, scrapping films. Censorship stinks. Yes, it does. I think Neil Moen needs to go to jail for 574 years. There's not a way. I wouldn't say 574 because he would be dead. Nobody can live that long. And besides, women live longer than men. Sad but true. My stepmother's grandma lived past 100. Back to Warner Brothers. So yeah, they have been scrapping films. They were scrapping Coyote vs. Acme, even though I'm not really interested in films like that or anything like that, because not to be stupid, but I'm kind of too old for it. I just like adult cartoons the best, you know, and that's why I intend to do adult media. Yeah, a lot of people were so disappointed when it kept getting scrapped. Sam Warner, Harry Warner, Albert Warner, and Jack L. Warner would be rolling in their graves. Talk about greed. Tax evading. Tax evading can get you to jail. Do you like South Park? No, not anymore. Because what they've been doing, they added child nudity in one of their episodes, which counts as child pornography, doesn't it? And I don't like the way they animate Canadians. And that's not how Canadians talk like. Canadians talk like Americans a little bit. But different pronunciations, like they pronounce sorry as sorry. When the way they say sorry about that, they say sorry about that. That's how Canadians say it. But not all of them say A, you know. Because I had a Canadian girlfriend, but she didn't say A. David is a bad man. Yes, he is. He needs to resign. He needs to quit his job. He fucking sucks at it. Alright, that's all I have to say about Warner Brothers. What other company should I talk about? Facebook. I quit Facebook. After I quit Facebook because of Mark Zuckerberg, or should I say, Mark never touched a tittyberg. That's what I like to call him. He looks like Copper Cav. He has been making updates nobody fucking asked for. Like, you know what makes someone hate a website so bad? Forcing them to sign in. Now that I have been forced to sign in Facebook, I find Facebook satisfying and interesting. Says no one ever. Yeah, what do you think of that now? Mark once fucked a bird. Facebook, more like face boob. Face boob! Sounds like sponge boob! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a good one! Holy shit! Wow! Man, looks like you just made me laugh. Oh man. Oh, okay, don't make me laugh. Face butt. What the fuck? Face butt. What the Okay, stop. Stop. Oh, no more. No more. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm crying. Holy shit. Okay, what other company to talk about? Last but not least, we're talking about Instagram. Last time I posted on Instagram was on March of 2023 saying how I'm sick of cold weather and winter weather because I hate winter. I do have seasonal affective, whatever that is, just like my grandmother does. And the reason for that I have lost ideas on what to post on Facebook is because, for one, I ran out of ideas, obviously. I can't even come up with one. I just focus on another Facebook account. Excuse me, not Facebook. Instagram account, which is a DJ Data account. And second of all, Instagram has too much censorship. Censorship is just petty, especially when it comes to unnecessary censorship, like censoring the word kill, knife, or whatever that is. You will not make me censor my words. I will not censor my words. I won't. So you can't make me. So eat shit. Big tech media. That's what you get for voting for a Democrat. More democracy, more censorship. Doesn't make me a Republican, which I'm not. I'm a center conservative. God. Democracy will die in darkness. I hope the next president would be at least independent, because both Democrats and Republicans are retarded. How long have you been on Instagram? Since June of 2012. I was 10 years old when I joined Instagram. I've been on there since 2012. So it's been quite a while, but I seldom post. I just check to see what's up. Usually, especially when Spencer Carter's boobing about Trump constantly. Just couldn't stop crying his balls off. Like, did he get kicked in the head as a child or something? Or is he infected with backward testicle syndrome? Son of a bitch. So, analysis. Should we rely on media companies? If they keep being greedy, we shouldn't. We should be against them. Because of how much they've been acting like pieces of shit. Alright. Class dismissed. Doing something else. What's up with my life? What's been going on? Well, since I have been doing an Ask series. Of course, just to remind y'all, the 53rd Ask episode is out now. And if you haven't asked a question already, feel free to do so on the 53rd episode of my Ask series. And speaking of Ask, I've also been doing on DeviantArt exclusively is, you know, those Ask OC or character thingies. Well, I finally got started to doing that, but this time my fanfic. Here's a full image of it. Okay, where is it? This is what it looks like. Ask, Cucumber, Pickles, or fanfic characters, anything. So, all the characters except Cucumber, Pickles, Editor Eddie belong to me. And those three aforementioned characters belong to Richard Scarry. Credit to him as well. It's a fanfic as well. Sorry about that. It's just my cousin knocking on the door because he got pizza. Anyways, all the characters except those aforementioned characters, the three of them, belong to me. Zucchini is an OC, and you can ask Kevin even though he's dead. If you want to ask one of those characters a question, feel free to do so in the live chat or via DMs of Discord, even DeviantArt. If you have DeviantArt, and I've already gotten some questions as well. I'll show them to y'all right now. The first one, the second one, the third one, there are 4 answers, and this will be a little shout out. Shoutouts to the users who asked. So this is the first one, of course, of that Anteater Francis, also known as Foulmouth Francis. This is from JDM. JDM said, "Francis, how'd you get Tourette's?" And he said, "Tourette's? I don't got fucking Tourette's! I got fucking coprolalia! I believe this shit is hereditary!" Yep, he is grouchy, and he swears a lot. And here's the second one. Of course, those two. JBA 4th time. Cucumber Pickles, if you two wore shoes, what kinds would you two wear? And then she said, some good-looking moccasins. Some good-looking cowboy boots. He likes cowboy boots because he was born in the South. And the third one, this is from Nane the Blue Knight Slayer. He asked me via DMs in Discord. This is for Zucchini, Cucumber's little sister. Zucchini, do you love Monty Kanawi? Sorry. Yes, I do. He's a dream. He sure can handle a smaller 38-year-old girl like me. Well, I hope Zucchini can handle a big elephant penis. And here's the latest one. Guy Walrus, 1996. That's the one for me. He came back to DeviantArt. That's a blessing. Cucumber couldn't answer it because she wasn't... That's a question she couldn't answer. Anyways, do you like comic books and superheroes? And he said, I liked them when I was a child, but I hide them under my bed to keep Vinegar's grubby hands off them. No offense. Yep, more to come. Obviously. I mean, you can ask, like, NSFW questions. Like, question about their genitalia. But it depends. It depends, like, if this is for the mature users. Mature users, you can ask them about, like, if you could, like, flash their boobs, Because I do enjoy making characters flash their tits. And it'll be marked as mature. Oh, look! Looks like I got my first question. Bones, do you like music? Let me screenshot that so I can put that in my agenda. Alright, used Lightshot. That's what I used to do, screenshots of like comments and shit. And I made 2 new YouTube poops. We didn't get to react to the 2 YouTube poops, but unfortunately the latest one got age restricted. And I sent an appeal, and let's see what they have to say. They haven't even said anything yet, but I'll just give them time. Alright now. So the first YouTube poop we're going to react to is a quickie. It is going to be Rupert's Wild Holiday. It's about the cartoon Rupert. Who here remembers the cartoon Rupert? I mean, I haven't even seen it when I was a kid until then. Alright, now, Lego. This is called Rupert's Wild Holiday.
Bye! Now don't be late, Rupert. I won't, Mum.
Minecraft hurt sound. At least it's original, rather than the old Roblox death sound. But the Roblox death sound came from a shitty video game in the 90s.
Look,
I
there's
believe.
my friend. Ping, pong, ping, ping, pong, pong. That's crazy! Yeah!
He's fallen and he can't get it up.
They're taking ping, pong, ping, ping, pong. That's crazy!
Wonderful food and little very reasonable.
Niggas?
What does
Niggas?
mean?
What kind of stupid question is that?
Yeah, what kind of stupid question is that?
Unusual or
It can hold. Today, Junior! I'm gonna kick your ass.
right, Mum? Dad and I checked this
Cannies.
from top to bottom, and
He shit himself.
Oh, that's nasty.
right, Dad?
And their car just took a shit. Rupert's fam never made it to their holiday. Weird face. Alright, the latest one that got age restricted. The latest one. It is about cartoon Teddy Ruxpin from the 80s. Looks like Grubby knows how to hit the drums.
Holy shit!
What do you suppose it is, Teddy?
It looks like a giant.
I pixelated it.
Right now.
I'll probably upload an unpixelated version on Rumble.
Here and
Today, Junior!
What is happening? Return of the Sandstorm. Last time I did a Sandstorm gag was 2020.
You can come now, Grubby. It was just one of Gimmick's. Yay!
oh.
Oh shit!
RIP LB 1985 to 2025. He was crushed by a fucking bag.
It has to be here somewhere.
Up your ass.
I can't help adding the up your ass bit.
How much is a check for, Tweez?
It's not a check.
Pornography.
For porn. I've always dreamed of doing something rotten enough to get in.
Well, that's suggestive.
But you're not very
Tweez is
good
doing
at
something
being
rotten.
funny, is you?
I am so. Now be quiet while I read this sex letter.
Coppercap twerking.
Yikes! LB! Now I want you to go down there and Gimmick and his friends.
How, Tweez?
I don't care how. Just do it!
First time I added that. Looks like he's gonna get pussy tonight.
Would you like to fuck me?
Looks like Grubby's getting pussy tonight. Yes!
She's sure hot.
Isn't she beautiful?
You can say that again.
Isn't she?
Gimmick, look.
There's a dick! Where? You gay as fuck!
Oh my goodness! I had no idea how big you all are.
And I'd forgotten how small you are compared to us.
Are you fucking retarded?
Is that dick gonna fit in her pussy?
Watch out!
What did you say, Teddy?
Watch out!
What did you say, Teddy?
Watch out!
Now let me see.
Erectile dysfunction?
For villains. Ah, this is an interesting section.
12 seconds later.
Always wear black.
That wheeze.
You serious?
Secret ending.
Maybe you're just getting a little
Fat.
I know I'm fat! Fuck you! Fuck you!
He could have declared legally dead. I don't know what the hell that quote really means. But whatever. Did I just see Cucumber? Yes, you did. You see that good. You did see that good-looking broad of a photographer. Asshole. Wow. That is kind of funny, but not as funny as Face Boob. So, how long we have? Half an hour. So yeah, that's half an hour. I mean, I'll cut the stream short, but after all, that's all I have to say. I watched your review on the Cucumber episode and I loved it. Glad you do. I'm glad you loved it. But I can't promise that I'll make another review next week. It might be the week after. I don't know. Disney is the worst company. Oh, fuck. I forgot to talk about Disney. Fuck me. Anyways, before I end the stream, Disney, of course, had been buying literally everything. They've been buying Star Wars in 2012. Like, what the fuck? Is Princess Leia gonna be a Disney princess or Padme? And they've been buying Marvel. Disney has been too damn busy making live-action remakes. This proves Disney's running out of ideas. And, of course, I did a review on Snow White from 2025. Oh, my God. So fucking stupid. I mean, can't they just hire, like, dwarves? Real dwarves? I didn't want to say the M word, midget, because that is offensive towards people with dwarfism. Couldn't they just hire actual dwarves rather than making them fucking CGI? Get your shit together, Disney. Look what you're doing. Nobody's gonna appreciate fucking live-action remakes. I mean, get off your asses and come up with some original ideas, damn it. God. Alright, let's end the stream here. Thank y'all.